Hi everybody, my name is David Owsley and I'm doing a review of Mass Effect 1 for my blog, The Unseen Masses. It's a PC gaming blog, and this week I'm going to be covering Mass Effect 1. Now, the reason why I'm covering Mass Effect 1 is because Mass Effect 3 is fixing to come out, and I will be covering Mass Effect 2 next week. So, now, this is one of my favorite games and favorite series, and so we will get right into it here. This is a great RPG, great role-playing game in space, which is awesome. You don't get that a lot. A lot of times RPGs are set in some fantasy world. So here we are, and you can select, your background, what what you were raised, your background, like were you a lone survivor in the Skillian Blitz or something like that, and then you can choose your class. Are you a biotic? Are you a soldier or an infiltrator or something like that? It's really cool. And you can change your appearance, but in this one I didn't. I just went with a generic Shepard.
Profile reconstruction complete.
So here you go. And now
Identification confirmed.
you can set, and just like all games, you can set the difficulty. If you're new, I would definitely choose to lower it as much as possible. And just going with your guts, though. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you how to play the game. I'm just going to tell you what I like about this game. So, now here we are in the game, and we're going to take a look at this is the universe that Mass Effect 1 comes through. It's a very big, very well thought of, very well written universe. So I would definitely suggest. Now in here you can check out planets and all sorts of cool stuff, and I really enjoy this. Now let's get into. Now you travel to different places, and you make all the decisions. It's all up to you where you want to go. Now here's the team members. I don't have all the team members there, but those are the ones you start out with. And each team member has their strengths and weaknesses, and you choose them accordingly to your missions, which is great. There's only 6 members though, but it's still really good, and the characters themselves are very, very in depth, have a lot of history behind them, and I would definitely, this is definitely a really cool feature I like in this game. So we'll keep on going here. Now the next thing is we're going to talk about story. It's a great story, well thought out. It's dealing with a lot of geopolitical or political, as a political problems in its background, which are great. I really enjoy that. So. And it's very involved story. You actually feel like you're a part of the story, which that's what an RPG needs for you to do. Is you need to be enveloped in it. Very, very enveloping. You can play this game a million times, and I've played it a lot. So definitely. And the great thing about this game is it's a great game, and it's not that pricey. I bought it pretty cheap on Steam, which I've talked about before on my blog. So definitely check out Steam, and I wouldn't buy this at normal price, because normal price is like $20, but I think I got it for $5 when it was on sale. So I would definitely consider getting it on a sale. It's not that it's not worth the $20, it is, but I think that Steam has so many sales that it's just pointless not to. But that's enough about Steam. So now let's get into the combat. Now the cool thing is this is an RPG, but it integrates, a third-person shooter into it. See how it's over the shoulder, and you're kind of just you're going along, and enemies will pop out. One critique I don't like about the combat here is a lot of times you feel like you're fighting the same enemy over and over again. Like, I hated that. I was like, I'm fighting is Geth. Why aren't I fighting anything else? Which I thought, why? So I would definitely, that's one of my big points. But they kind of fixed that in the second one, which I'll talk about. This game, I would definitely suggest it. It's a very good game. I cannot wait for Mass Effect 3 to come out, which I've already played the demo. They've integrated multiplayer into it, which is pretty cool. And the way I would describe this game is it's a lot like Halo, but you actually get to control the story of it. You make decisions, and those decisions carry on from game to game. So, whatever, like if somebody dies in this game, they can't, they're not in the second one. So, that's the great thing about this is they really are intricate into like the story of it. So, I would definitely, all these elements put together make a really great game. Great game. Definitely worth buying. So so this is my video blog for this week. So stay tuned next week because I'm going to be doing Mass Effect 2, and then the week after I'm hoping to do Mass Effect 3. So hopefully I can do that, and y'all will see some brand new game. It's should be great. The way the franchise has been, wouldn't surprise me how great it is. So definitely check out my blog for future posts, and I hope you enjoyed this review. I'm David Owsley, and that is all.